If this were my main channel, I would say welcome back to another video, but the chances are y'all probably didn't watch the first video on this channel, and you're probably unfamiliar with the content on here. This channel is called Vibing with Jay Hoopa. I'm Jay Hoopa. You're here to vibe with me. We're going to be filling out all 6 Power 6 conference brackets. I'm a little bit of a casual this year. Been a college student. Don't got as much time to watch college games, but we know the SEC. We know a lot of good basketball. We just don't know it all. But let's get right into it. The first conference we got is the Big 12. Big 12 is pretty good, if you ask me. Our first matchups, UCF Oklahoma State. I'm going to go UCF here. Don't know why. And then Cincinnati, West Virginia. Noah Farrakhan, West Virginia. That's why we're going there. Yeah. And now we got TCU, Oklahoma. I'm going to rock with Oklahoma here, even though I want them to lose. Maybe they will lose since I picked them. For BYU, UCF, BYU is going to win that, unfortunately. And then West Virginia, Kansas. You know what? Kansas been struggling. Injuries are killing them. We're going to go West Virginia here. 14/3. 6. Yeah. That's a little bold, but you know what? Let's hope it happens. They're gonna play Baylor. They're gonna get killed. Anyways, Texas, Kansas State. This is gonna be my most anticipated Big 12 game before the quarterfinals. Because I like both of these teams. I hope Texas is in regardless, but I'm gonna pick K-State since K-State in March. If you remember last year, very different team, but still, it's K-State. Then we got Houston, Oklahoma. Houston's going to win this. Not much else to say. Houston's the best team in the Big 12, second best team in the country, in my personal opinion. But yeah, Texas Tech, BYU, Texas Tech is going to win. Baylor, West Virginia, going to go Baylor here. Even though Baylor is very upset prone. They're definitely there. But you know what? Our upset is actually going to be Kansas State going against Iowa State. Now, do I actually believe it will happen? Absolutely not. But again, Kansas State in March, I'm going to bet on them. Houston, Texas Tech. It's going to be a very good game, but Houston's going to win. Because they got Jamal Shedd, they got LJ Cryer, and LJ Cryer is going to face his former team, Baylor, in the championship as they beat Kansas State. Baylor is going to win the Big 12 championship. I don't know why, I don't know how, but that's what's going to happen. Next up, we got the Pac-12, probably the most uninteresting conference of the power. I don't really care for it much, so we're going to go quick. Not much thought here. Washington, USC. USC's been hot, but Keon Brooks of Kentucky, he used to go to Kentucky. He's on Washington, so we're going to give my boy the edge there, and they're going to eliminate USC, so we won't have to hear about USC. They're terrible basketball again the rest of the year. And we got UCLA, Oregon State. UCLA's the 5 seed. They've been getting smacked all year, I thought. Anyways, we'll go UCLA. I don't really care much. Adem Bona, watch him have a masterclass performance. California, Stanford. We're going to go Stanford because of Stojakovic. Apparently, they were not the greatest team, but you know what? It's whatever. Utah, Arizona State. I lean towards Arizona State because they got a Hurley as a coach, right? It's Arizona State, right? Not a different team. And whatever. I don't really care at this point. It's the Pac-12. Arizona, Washington. Arizona's going to win, unfortunately. I'll be rooting for Washington, but it's whatever. UCLA, Oregon. You know what? Adem Bona masterclass again. UCLA. California. Oh, wait. We already did that one. My fault. Washington State University versus Stanford. We'll go Washington State for no reason in particular. Colorado, Arizona State. We're going to go... Oh, I want to lean towards Arizona State here. I'll go Colorado, though. How do I spell Colorado? I don't know. You like how I keep these notes? Anyways, Arizona, UCLA. Arizona's going to win it. And then Colorado, Washington, Colorado. Arizona's going to win it all. now we got through the boring part of the video. We got the Big East next. The Big East tournament's probably going to be the most electric. They play at Madison Square Garden. And so, yeah, I'm actually going to be serious about this because I do like this conference. Butler, Xavier. I'm going to give it to Xavier here. Providence, Georgetown. I'm going to give it to Providence. Georgetown's terrible. I'm going to be rooting for Georgetown, but I'm not holding my breath. Nova versus DePaul. Villanova is going to win that matchup. Now we got UConn, Xavier. Doesn't take much thought to pick UConn. They're not going to lose in their first round. No. Seton Hall, St. John's. This is going to be a very good game in my personal, professional opinion. Even though I'm not a college professional right now. Maybe after I graduate college, and hopefully we have both of these channels on cruise control by then. But anyways, Seton Hall, St. John's. I'm going to have to rock with Rick Pitino. Nah, you know what? Seton Hall. I'm going to be rooting for Seton Hall anyways, so why not? Creighton, Providence. Creighton is one of my least favorite teams in college basketball, but they're going to win. Villanova's going to beat Marquette because Marquette is too injured. It's just that simple. UConn, Seton Hall. UConn's going to win. Creighton, Villanova. You know what? I don't like Creighton at all. So we're going to go Villanova here. I'm expecting to get that wrong. And then we're going to have UConn win the Big East tournament with very little resistance. But yeah, it's more interesting than the Pac-12. Those games are going to be electric. Creighton, Nova, UConn, Seton Hall, UConn, Xavier, Seton Hall, St. John's, Creighton, Providence, Marquette, Nova. Those are all going to be great games. And we even got a George Cooley versus Providence. Big East tournament. That's where the money's going to be made. Do we want to go ACC or Big Ten here? Big Ten is going to be more entertaining, I feel, even though all these teams suck in March Madness except for one. So we're going to go ACC because that's going to go by quicker. Notre Dame, Georgia Tech. I'll go Georgia Tech for no particular reason. Yeah. NC State, Louisville. NC State is going to win that one. Boston College versus Miami. Miami. What happened to Miami this year? We need a case study on this. But I'm going to pick them to win, but man, they are awful compared to last year. And they beat my champion last year. I picked Texas to win it all last year. They blew a 14-point lead. Disappointing. Virginia Tech versus Florida State. Florida State. I'm feeling it. Georgia Tech, Wake Forest. I wouldn't be surprised if Georgia Tech won this game, but I'm going to go Wake Forest here. North Carolina State versus Syracuse. I'm from around the Syracuse area. All my friends would be so upset if Syracuse lost. But they're going to lose to NC State, I feel. I don't know why. Maybe it's just hopes because me and my friends like to talk trash to each other about our favorite teams. So hopefully. We will see, though. Miami, Clemson. Clemson is going to win this. Actually, they're going to win, but I don't know why I made it as easy. It's not as straightforward as I just made it sound. Florida State, UNC. UNC, you better win that. Pittsburgh versus Wake Forest. Wake Forest going to win. I'm not sold on Pittsburgh. I haven't seen them play much. I just know. Actually, you know what? We're going to go Pittsburgh. Now that I'm thinking about it, Pittsburgh. That's how you know I just be chatting sometimes. I won't lie. I be chatting a lot. But you know what? It's all right. NC State, Duke. Oh, my goodness. I want Duke to lose so bad. But they're going to win. Clemson, Virginia. Clemson's going to win. And no reason in particular. I don't trust Virginia in March. Just that. UNC, Pittsburgh. UNC. Duke, Clemson. Duke. We get a rematch of what we just saw. That game was very entertaining. UNC versus Duke. I'm going to lean UNC again. I won't lie. I just like UNC a lot more. I don't like Duke at all. And yeah, UNC is going to be your champion in the ACC tournament. How many one seeds have I predicted to win? Am I only doing one seeds? 3 seed, 1 seed. All right. We got to have that change for the Big Ten. Oh, Purdue. I can almost guarantee you that when I do my actual March Madness bracket, I will not have a 1 seed, like all 1 seeds in the Final Four. Conference championships are much different. But, anyways, we're not going to pick Purdue to win. And I know who's actually going to beat them. But, anyways, we got Rutgers, Maryland. You know what? Rutgers is going to have a really good year next year. But we're going to have them lose here. Start preparing for next year since they're going to be scary. Michigan, Penn State. I'm going to go Penn State. You know why? Because I believe in Puff Johnson. Minnesota versus Michigan State. Michigan State's probably going to lose this game. They're so inconsistent. But you know what? Michigan State, they were my champion heading into the season. That has aged horribly. They are a dark horse Final Four team, though, I will say. Maryland, Wisconsin. Wisconsin's going to win as much as I don't want to see that. Ohio State, Iowa. We're going to go OSU here. Ohio State University. The Ohio State University. Penn State, Indiana. We're going to run it with Indiana here. Michigan State, Purdue. Bye-bye, Purdue. Yep, you heard me right. Michigan State. Wisconsin, Northwestern. Oh, I wish Bo Buie would have taken Purdue down, but he's going to take Northwestern down. Not a problem. I mean, he's going to take Wisconsin down. Not a problem. Sorry. You know what I meant to say, right? Nah, probably not. Illinois versus Ohio State University. Illinois. Fighting Illini. We'll win that. Indiana, Nebraska. I'm going to lean towards Indiana here. And no reason in particular again. Michigan State, Northwestern. Michigan State will win. Illinois, Indiana. It's going to be a very entertaining game. I lean Illinois here. So we're going to go Illinois. We got Illinois versus Michigan State in the conference finals. Damn, that makes me sound like an NBA, even though I am an NBA content creator predominantly. But anyways, there can only be one winner here, Michigan State or Illinois. Illinois would probably win this matchup, but I'm going to pick Michigan State. You know what? Sometimes you got to mess around and find out. Now, if this was YouTube, I would have definitely used a different word there. But yeah, y'all get it. Michigan State as the what seed are they? 9 seed? Hey, it's March. Anything can happen. But let's get into the bracket and thing I know most about, the SEC. For those of you who know, I am a big Kentucky fan, so I watch all their games. I watch a lot of SEC games. So this is the one thing I know what I'm talking about. And this is probably going to be the bracket I mess up the most on because I just said that. But you know what? We're going to get right into it. Arkansas, Vanderbilt, Arkansas. I trust their coach, Nate Oates. Wait, no, Nate Oates is... It's Eric Musselman. Sorry. You see, I get Alabama and Arkansas confused all the time. Anyways, Missouri, Georgia. Battle of stinkers, to say the least. I really don't know who to pick. I really don't care. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You know what? It's March. Pick the lower seed. If you ever doubt, pick the lower seed. Not a good thing to live by, but you know, y'all get what I'm saying. Mississippi State versus LSU. Very good teams here. Just kidding. They're not the greatest, but it's a good matchup. I personally lean LSU, but I'm going to pick Mississippi State to win because that's what I think will happen. Arkansas, South Carolina. Arkansas is going to upset there. I won't lie. South Carolina is very suspect. So is Auburn and Texas A&M. Speaking of Texas A&M, they might get upset to Ole Miss, number 10 Ole Miss. I'm gonna go for Texas A&M here though because I don't really care that much for Ole Miss. But yeah, Missouri, Florida. Florida's gonna win that. Um, I can confidently say that. Tennessee, Mississippi State. Tennessee, no explanation needed there, right, y'all? Right? Arkansas, Auburn. Arkansas, yeah. You know what? They're gonna have a Cinderella run in the SEC because they've been playing a lot better of late. I don't really think it's that crazy to say they're gonna. I mean, they're gonna lose to Tennessee. We'll put that there in a second. But they could beat Vanderbilt, they could beat South Carolina, and they could beat Auburn. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe get in the tournament. Probably not, but we'll see. Texas A&M and Kentucky. I'm a Kentucky fan. We're probably gonna lose this game, but because I'm a Kentucky fan, loyalty over everything. Kentucky, you are moving on, and you will be facing Florida, who will upset Alabama, who is very, very suspect and very, very overrated. Tennessee, Arkansas. As I said, Tennessee's going to win this. Not even a hesitant thought in my mind. Kentucky, Florida. We are going to lose to Florida. I already know this will happen. There's not really much else to say about it. I'm anticipating it. Florida, Tennessee. Be an entertaining game. Tennessee's going to win. Tennessee's going to run through every team they play. You know why? Because this team is just a matchup nightmare. Everybody's in their 6th year of college. Their point guard is very, very fast and a matchup nightmare. They got a bunch of physical bigs that will just stomp on anybody. And then they got the Knecht dude who's going to play like prime Kevin Durant and carry them to win after win. So, yeah, that's what I got for y'all. You want to recap? For the Big 12, Baylor's going to win. For the Big East, UConn's going to win. For the Pac-12, Arizona's going to win. SEC, Tennessee. Big 10, Michigan State. ACC, North Carolina. I'm going to go 0 for 6, but you know what? It was fun to do this, and 0 for 6 now. Perfect in March Madness once the brackets come out a week from tonight, right? It's Sunday night, right? Well, technically, it's Monday morning. All right, I'm going to shut up since I hate when people say that. But y'all have a good one. Thanks for vibing with me. Peace out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my actual channel, Jay Hoopa, if you want better NBA content. That's where my official bracket's going to go. This channel is where all my other 35 brackets are going to go. Since I know I'm going to make about 100 of them. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Stay safe. Peace.